From the Green Room Studios at Bates Nursery in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Gardening Inside Out, a podcast with highlights from our Saturday morning live show, answering all your gardening questions, giving you plant advice for any space in your life. Let's start the show.
Hey, y'all, it's Caroline Gant.
Hey, y'all, Austin Lowen.
And Tyler Blankenship.
Welcome to another Venture podcast. Venture podcast?
A venture podcast.
Is that the word?
Sound like
Adventure.
Are you going C-series on us, buddy? You
I
going
guess.
executive?
I don't know where that came from. Y'all
You've
know
been
how
watching
it is.
some airline commercials about credit cards or something.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
The venture card.
The only points you're getting here are Austin's points.
That's
about
right.
Plants.
That's right.
Plant points.
Don't pull my venture card.
Don't.
And don't ask
Ever.
them to keep
Definitely
track
don't
of
do it.
them.
No.
Okay, what a great start. Here we go. Hey, we're in Nashville, Tennessee, guys. It is a kind of dreary day.
It is.
It's not raining. I mean, it was sprinkled a little bit, but it's just dull.
Yeah. We are recording this intro a little early, though. So
We
when
are.
you're listening to it, if you're here in Middle Tennessee, you might be in some sunshine and some warmer weather than we're in right now.
That is a great point because next week the weather is looking nice out here. We're
Yeah.
seeing kind of some low 70s, sunny, still some chilly nights, but not too chilly. Like, y'all, we have not had like a real frost freeze yet.
I don't even see one in the forecast.
No, I don't either. I mean, I usually tell people that like Halloween is kind of that time whenever
Like our
usually it
first
happens.
hard-ish freeze.
Yes.
A
Water
week
outside
before
will
or a week
freeze.
after.
Yep, that's generally how it is, but we have not seen that ugly face yet.
When is it going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
I got to get my houseplants inside.
Yeah, but
Still.
like, I mean, you got some time, man.
That's true.
Leave them out a little while. We got 72 and sunny next week. It's like Southern California, baby.
Yeah, it is.
Just let 'em
Maybe
live
we'll
it.
stay there.
Let them live it up.
No, my begonias will die eventually.
They will.
Got to get
This
them in.
is great lettuce weather.
Let us hear about it, Tyler.
Oh,
I've been pulling lettuce like every week.
Mm,
have you been
right.
eating so many salads at your house?
yeah.
I put them on burgers.
They're like, hey,
You've been
hey,
eating so many burgers at your house.
yeah, hey, Tyler.
Just once a week.
Hey, Dollar.
Let us
Hey,
Dollar,
in.
let us in.
Let us in.
Dollar,
Let us in.
let us
Okay, come on
in.
down.
Uh-huh. It's a great
What-
point, though.
What about kale? Is there anything for kale?
What the kale you talking about?
Ah, that's
Oh.
good.
Man, I tell you, I don't know what's happening
What about
today.
mustard greens?
Oh,
Take it there.
don't get it on your T-shirt.
I was gonna go with like obscene mustard greens.
Well,
Okay.
there we are.
Wow.
But hey, we're on the greens topic, and Tyler, what a great point, buddy. The lettuce really likes it chili, and who doesn't love fresh lettuce?
We got the chard.
It's so
We got the
good.
kale. We got the lettuce.
Yeah.
It's been a great lettuce year. Sometimes it just like craps out and then we get that frost and then it's kind of done.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's warmer and it bolts.
Mm-hmm. It's a good point. I think, like, isn't it something crazy? Like 95% of all lettuce in our country is grown in like one spot in California.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm pretty sure I've read that. I don't know if it's 95, but I know it's up there, like maybe 85.
I guess because the weather is so just moderate, kind of, right?
It's a Northern California town, I believe, at least northern-ish. I know this because my mother used to work with a girl that used to live in that region of the world.
Nice.
And she told me about it, and she said, yep, all you do is lettuce out there. I mean lettuce for, Wendy's, McDonald's, Walmart,
Mega lettuce.
mega lettuce.
lettuce.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mega lettuce.
Now, I was actually in that area of the country
Did you see a lot of
just
lettuce?
a month and a half ago. I saw a lot of grass and dairy cows.
There is a lot of that, too.
Now, there is this little strip called the marine layer that protects and buffers from the really, really hot interior temperatures of the state. And in that marine layer, it is perfect grass weather.
Huh.
Wow. There's like cows and fields, and sometimes it just hits the ocean.
Yeah.
And it's just fields of this bright green grass.
I do love that.
Now, if you go further south, I met this guy. He owns a frame shop in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm sorry, I don't.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, and he is from Oxnard, California, a big producing like farm area.
Mm.
That's like really chilly. I was surprised by that. Just north of Los Angeles.
Huh.
So he calls it the Nar.
The Nard dog.
Yeah.
No.
Wow. You took it a next level.
Yeah.
You did.
You
Really,
put a
next
little
level.
Cheatham sprinkle on it.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I'm
Got
sure
to.
he'll appreciate
Cheatham
it
sprinkles.
if he listens.
Speaking of Cheatham sprinkles,
Yes.
what happened? We got to talk about what happened yesterday.
Are we talking about Halloween?
We're talking about Halloween.
Are we
This was
talking-
Halloween week, okay? Halloween 2025.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
I'm impressed.
It was a blur.
Yeah, it was.
It was a blur. You were a blur.
It was my favorite day I've ever worked here.
I did a lot of laughing.
It was the best costume I might have ever seen.
I may or may not have dressed up in a costume.
You may or may not still be partially dressed up in that costume.
That's a good point. Most of my costume just came from my closet. We need to get some pictures up so y'all can check it out. Y'all, I was Joe Dirt, and I was in character.
We actually have a reel up on our page right now, listeners.
Y'all please check it out. I was just in a dream world. Like I was in the movies, just straight in character. I never broke. Not once.
No, we didn't.
That is true. You never, I mean, the walk and everything.
Full method. And I looked over at you and you would just stare at me and then kind of like send me swagger eyes.
Uh-huh.
And then toss that hair over your shoulder.
Toss the hair a little bit. Yeah.
And you'd be talking to regular customers like nothing.
So funny. That was so funny.
It was amazing.
I'm like, how can y'all take me serious at all
I can't.
when I'm dressed like this?
I never knew when I purchased that mullet wig that it would
One day
it would make your Halloween.
it made my Halloween. Yeah, I'm from now on Joe Dirt for every Halloween.
That wig will live here at Bates Nursery and Garden Center now because we have to share it.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. What a great day. And a great Halloween. I hope
a
all
good
y'all had a
Halloween.
great Halloween. Got plenty of candy. Sugared yourself up.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I know at this point it's multiple days since, but not because we're now, which is after Halloween now.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to keep track of time when you're in this space.
It is difficult.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we went the leafy green route.
We did go I didn't even plant my seeds this year, my leafy green seeds, because my warm weather vegetables were doing so good. I mean, I still have tomatoes.
I know. I do too.
So I never pulled all of them. So I never got my cold crops planted.
And that happens here sometimes, Yeah.
Just wasn't ready. Like my lantana still looks great.
All those tons of warm
my
season stuff.
lantana's awesome.
Oh,
Still
man.
popping.
I passed a woman's house yesterday that I drive by in Pleasant View, and she goes all out. I mean, all out with specifically impatiens.
Oh.
Her front porch is a color basket of beauty, and it is still as money can be right now. Like, I mean, so many colors on that porch. Everything just spilling out. Like, I love classic shade impatiens. Like, I love them.
When they do well, I've planted them before and they didn't do anything. They just sat.
It is like that sometimes. It's like sometimes they do that, and then sometimes they just explode. The Herbal Essence knows what we're talking about. She grew some money power impatiens this year.
They were so good. The first year I grew them, they were like little shrubs. They were massive, and I was like, I didn't even know they did this.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Huge.
Just starting from a little 4-pack too. Like, go cheap with impatiens. Like, get them 4-packs because, God, they explode.
But then I didn't pull them up soon enough before the first big freeze, and then getting them out of that area because they were just mush.
Oh, they're a mush mess.
Was disgusting.
Pretty
So
gross.
y'all, if you still have them, get those out of there.
Yep.
Before our first freeze.
That's right. It's time.
Prime slime time.
Prime slime time. Hey, speaking of that, I mean, your bananas, Tyler.
Not even thinking about them right now. Why would I cut them down?
No, they look so good, right?
But we're gonna do a video, right?
We are gonna do a video, but there's no alarm, there's no red alert.
Okay.
And when I finally see on the 7 to 10 day that there's a 28-degree night, slice and dice time.
Yeah.
We'll slice it.
We're ready.
Ooh, that's like our nicknames.
Yeah.
Call
Slice
them
and
up.
dice.
Winnie Slice and Dice.
Is that you and Tyler?
Yeah, we can be.
I guess so. I'm a little scared, honestly.
Are you Slice or Dice?
I'm slice.
Oh, you get to be Slice?
Well, actually,
I'd say you more as dice.
actually,
Dice seems a little more controlled, a little more thought out, like you're making those cubes. Slice, just like
Like you're making cubes.
you're right. I was just thinking about the method that I go about it because I have in the past made little logs out of them. And just imagine like green firewood.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's fun to do. I mean, it's almost easier to, like, if you do it that way, to like carry them to the pile you need to take them to, or off in the woods.
I broad fork them. They're like bombs. It's crazy.
broad fork. What is that?
Like a pitchfork. Like I take a pitchfork and I stab it into it like it's asparagus, like a giant asparagus.
Oh, that's a great
Wow.
metaphor.
And then I throw it in my wheelbarrow.
I totally know. I can totally see you doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Dice for sure.
Yeah, I do dice them up. But, if I'm feeling froggy, I drag the thing all the way out.
Okay.
And you're just going to
Usually
go to
don't.
town on it, not even think about it. Just go.
That's Slice for
Just go wild.
Austin's going to create carnage.
Yes.
And we have to suffer the carnage
Yeah.
to get
Slicing
through to
it
the
on
other
up.
side.
Slice life.
We're just going to be walking over banana bods on the ground.
Mhm.
It's
Banana
okay, though.
bods.
We're doing it.
He's looking at me with wild eyes.
Yeah, he's ready.
I'm getting a little excited. We
a
might need to move
little?
on.
You're getting very excited.
Good point.
Before we have to move on before you get too excited about it.
I know. I'm going to have to grab this wig. I'm going to have to grab his
The
mullet
wig is, y'all, listeners,
It's
the
not
wig
even
is in the
on.
room with us. It's actually by Tyler. So you'd have to go through Tyler to get it.
That's all right.
And
We're good. I'm calming down.
You got your cans on, so you won't be able to get it on quickly.
Austin's
That's a good
in
point.
Kansas.
Kansas.
Tyler.
Yeah, I'm in Kansas too.
Okay. Speaking of chopping things back, one thing I've really got to chop back, and I'm sure y'all do too if you're out there and you're growing it, and that's Sun King Aurelia. That thing's looking
mine looks
gross.
like garbage right now.
Yeah, it's gross right now. It does it every year. I know that. Although I'm still so impressed by that plant's ability to come back from the ground and get so large in a season.
Mine still hasn't gotten nearly as big as yours.
I know. I wonder what's up with yours. I don't know.
It's not as in much sun as yours. Like yours gets a lot of direct sunlight. Mine doesn't get any.
Yeah, that's a good point. It does. And it honestly, we've talked about this before, but it gets too much sun as the summer goes on, so it gets a little gross at the top. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it at the time. I mean, it's 6 foot tall plant, and I need to go in.
That is insane. Mine might be 3.
Yeah.
But I don't think it hit 3.
Yeah. They like that spot they're in. What a beautiful plant. But it's
6 foot.
similar to your bananas over there, Tyler, is when they go bad, they get really ugly, and like you got to just clear cut them to the ground. But then wait for next year for that show, because man, they're really pretty.
I might move mine again. It'll be the second time to move them.
Okay.
To a sunnier location.
Gonna do it.
They're my hosta bed, and that bed is just still exploding, and I'm going to have to divide a lot of my hosta. Need to do it soon. Those look like garbage as well, as all hosta do.
This time of
Here
year.
in Middle Tennessee, they don't look great. But they were kind of encroaching onto a lot of my hosta and heuchera. So need to move it anyways.
Good.
Find a sunny location for that.
There you go. Well, it's about time to do, we were very on the show this morning. We were very kind of bulb heavy.
We were very bulb heavy.
Right off the rip.
Yeah, right off the rip. I think we've got a lot of people that are really thinking about bulbs this year, and they're just like, when do I do it? What do I do? Like, y'all, it's time to get them bulbs in the dirt. Get that, like Nana said, get that tater in the dirt.
Get that tater in the dirt.
It's time. Okay.
Don't be afraid if they perk up a little bit.
Yeah, we did get a lot of questions about greenery with it coming up, not them blooming yet.
And y'all will hear about that soon. But one thing we did, I think, want to talk about at least some on this show right now, on our podcast here, is that the question that we've been getting lately, and a lot lately, is like, have I already missed the season to plant?
Is it too late?
Is it too late to go ahead and plant my stuff? Like, I feel like I missed it. I'm like, y'all, like, where is this in anybody's head? Like, it's too late to plant things. Like, just because it's not even in the like 40s yet. Like,
and it still wouldn't be too late to plant a lot, really most things.
Exactly. Y'all know if you're a native around here that, we might have a week, maybe 2 of like snow or sometimes ice, whatever. But like, we're not real winter heavy here besides just chilly. I mean, it gets pretty cold. But like, our ground never freezes through like it would up north. Like,
oh no,
that is not really a thing here. If it freezes at all, it's like maybe the top inch, if that. And it's like, so, that's one of the only reasons I think that people wouldn't plant.
Because you can't dig.
Because it's hard to dig. Yeah, it's like a rock. But I mean, other than that, like, y'all, if we have plant material year round, you can certainly plant plant material year round. I don't care if you're just planting a pod of roots that don't have any foliage. You're planting a tree that doesn't have any leaves. Does not matter, y'all. That's what dormancy is, okay? So they're sleeping, but let's get them in the ground. I mean, a lot of times we have deals and like little sales and stuff a lot of times in the off seasons, especially in the winter. So
That's where we're heading right now.
It really is, yeah, a good time to kind of save some money on those things and like find some deals out here in the wintertime and get them planted.
It is so much easier to plant them in the winter. I feel like we talk about this all the time.
I know, but it doesn't seem like it's sinking in.
Come on, y'all.
Think about Home Depot and Lowe's. What are they doing?
Well, you're right. They kind of pack it up and shut it down. You talking about?
Yeah, a lot of garden centers do pack up for the winter. Now, we are fortunate that we do not, and that we are year-round, and then we have plants that are ready to put in the ground.
Yes.
They're acclimated. So go ahead and do it. And also grab an old garden hose or a can of marking paint and just start making shapes.
That's a good point.
Make bed shapes.
Yeah.
Like envision what you would want to do next year.
I agree. If you're trying to create a new spot, create a new bed out in the yard, what Tyler's talking about is using some paint, like spray paint. Or a lot of people use just like a rope or like a garden hose or something to like, yeah, exactly. To kind of create a new shape of a bed, Most beds that you sleep in are all rectangle.
Yeah, we don't want rectangle beds.
No.
Actually, I got a few of those and I like them.
I mean, I think we all have a few rectangle
But I also have very weirdly shaped beds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's okay to have deep beds.
Mm-hmm. It is. Deep beds mean more plant material needed typically. Or we go with bigger plants to fill more space because you got to fill space. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
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 Filling it out.
Yeah. Speaking of
I've
filling
got
space.
so many winter projects. This is just making me think of all the things I have to do.
Yeah.
Get to do.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things out there to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like, one thing for now is like, if you got holes in your garden, why don't you throw some pansies in there?
Throw some pansies in those holes.
I mean, come on now. Like, we got to have some color through the winter. We're about to be tail end of pansies. And that's not just us, but a lot of people around town, like Tyler said, Lowe's and Home Depot, they're about to shut it down, that plant department. So
My pansies that I planted in the ground like a month ago are so good. They're like blooming and so strong. They look great.
That's because you're a professional and you know when to plant your pansies.
But I usually don't.
It's okay.
But I did this year.
And I'm proud of you for that.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
It means a lot coming from you.
Well, my pansies in the pots that I planted, they're still beautiful.
I'm sure they are with all that corn surrounding them.
The corn's great.
How could they not be?
All the signs are still up.
Tasseling.
The signs are up. They're still straight.
I'll say one thing that you do need is more signage in your pots.
I could not fit more signage in those pots.
Yes, you could. They're on small little stakes.
I don't want it to get gaudy. It's already kind of gaudy with my signs.
It looks like a little
I like a
village,
little
like
gaudy.
A farm.
It does look like a little tiny village, a little micro village.
That's what I was going for.
I love it.
It's
I'm going to
great.
get you one more little sign.
Fine.
It's
Fine,
fall,
sign.
y'all. You don't have that one.
It says fall y'all on it, don't it?
Does it?
I think it says y'all fall.
Is that
Y'all fall.
a verb?
Yeah, that's
you're-
it. Y'all fall.
Fall is a doing action.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and fall on down. Y'all fall.
That's funny.
Oh, mixed containers. I love mixed containers.
Sure do.
They're not as exciting for some reason in the fall as they are the spring. Probably because we don't have near the selection of plants that you can have in a fall
Well, that's
container.
definitely what it is.
Here
Yeah.
in Middle Tennessee. In the spring, it's just like any color to choose from, anything, and then you have the growing season where it's just going to keep filling out and get bigger. Fall containers just kind of sit.
I agree.
Which is fine.
It's fine.
I need
No.
to water mine.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's way more fun to watch a spring one because they're actively growing, you know, so it's fun. Also, yeah, when it comes to picking a mixed container in the spring, at this place specifically, when you carry as many different annuals as we do, it might take me 2 hours to shop for my mixed containers
Yeah.
because I just go back and I'm like, what color scheme this year?
He has to come in on his day off, spend the entire day.
Caroline,
shopping.
you always take it to the next level dramatic. I don't do that.
But you should.
That's a good point. I probably should. Oh, anyway. But yeah, that's a lot of fun to do that in the spring. Everyone should be doing it.
It is. But this is the time of year that we have to dream about the spring and summer, to plant things when they're dormant. Like Tyler talked about, lay out those garden beds. You can prep everything to get ready, and you can go ahead and put it in the ground.
Yep, I agree.
The grass is dormant, so you can just leave that hose there as long as you want.
Yeah, you can.
Exactly.
I will hopefully be finally finishing my side bed, the passion flower bed that I pulled all the passion flower off of, that most of y'all have hopefully seen. It's on our reels, and I've talked about it a little bit. But that's now clear, so I can move my phlox and a few other things I have there, and hopefully just like get all that passion flower out of there.
Okay.
It won't happen,
Nope, it's not.
but we're hoping for the best,
Well,
because I'm scared it's going to spread under my porch and then into my back garden bed that has a lot of sun and a whole lot of really nice perennials.
Do you think it runs rhizomes over the winter?
I don't know if it'll run over the winter, but I don't know.
Mm.
It's
they're just already down
it's
there
the
lurking.
devil. It is, yeah.
Yeah.
They're waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping I only have one more mow for the season. Tyler, you'll be happy to hear this.
What are you going to do with your
Wow.
Mondays?
What are you
I
going
don't
to
know.
talk to about on the podcast?
Tyler, I talk about a lot of things, man, not just my grass. I got to keep the people updated on the grass, okay?
You'll keep us updated on the mixed containers on the corn. Oh, do you think squirrels will get your corn?
Squirrels ain't coming up there to get my corn.
They're in the dead of winter. Those squirrels are going to be looking for food, looking for nuts, looking for corn,
That's right.
and they're going to sniff it out.
They're going to come up on your
They're
porch.
come up on that porch.
They ain't coming up on my porch. My cat Bobo will eat them.
I don't know. There's some pretty big squirrels in Cheatham County.
Nah, man,
Austin.
they ain't as big as Bo.
Did you make the bow tie?
I didn't make
The
the bow
corn
tie.
bow
The
tie.
mustache tie.
I didn't make
Corn
that yet.
Oh, I'm tickled again.
It's back.
That was funny.
Please do it.
I do want to
Please.
try again, but I'm out of corn now. I used it all in the pots.
That's convenient, Mr. Maximum Corn.
You
is out
can
of
get
corn.
more corn.
You're right. I know a guy.
It's still harvest like decorating season. There's
You could
dried
probably
corn
just,
all
like,
over.
lazily veer off the highway and run into a cornfield, and then,
And then it'll
collect
just be
them in your bed.
Yeah.
Probably could.
Drive through it, some corn will fall into there.
There you
And
go.
go on home, make you a corn mustache Tybo.
Tybo.
Bow tie.
Tybo.
Are you kidding me?
That's funny.
It
Tybo.
gets crazier.
I know. It never stops. Oh, God, you just like really freaked me out about a squirrel coming up and eating that corn, though. Now it's on my mind.
I think you should be afraid. I'm
you
sorry.
should.
Like
So afraid.
I almost said corns have sampled my pumpkins. Squirrels.
We're going off the rails right now.
It's getting late.
That's what happens
You're just
when
going to
we
have to
reach
sprinkle
20
some
minutes.
cayenne all over that corn, so the corn will be glowing.
Well, the good news is that my accessorizing game is about to switch from fall to Christmas.
And are you going to spray paint the corn like silver or something?
That's a good idea.
Snow coat it.
That's a good idea, Caroline. Hadn't thought of that.
Get some of that fake snow spray paint stuff. Flock that corn. Is that what it's called?
Silver
Yeah, I'm going to flock it.
Flock the corn. Oh my gosh, make them into
Silver
cornaments.
corn.
Flocking corn.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, it's about to be a holiday pot.
it is. We're not ready
We'll
for
get
that
into
yet,
that.
though. It'll be
We'll get
here
into that
soon.
later.
Yeah.
But
There'll
let's
be
get
more
on into
pictures.
the show, y'all.
Let's do it. It was a good one.
It was a good one. So we had
An absent Josh.
an absent Josh
and a present Adam.
and a present Adam. So Adam Chapman was filling in for Josh Carey.
And what a gift.
And what a gift, a true gift.
Present Adam.
Present Adam.
David
it.
shouldered the full host duties.
He did, and he did great.
Yeah.
It was incredible. And you know what? The three of us also did wonderful.
Oh, man.
I was there too.
Joe Dirt
Yep.
came out for a minute to tell
Oh, yeah.
y'all,
Yeah.
to show y'all about some.
You'll listen to a little Joe Dirt featurette.
Oh, he came out.
He did come out strong.
Yeah.
We're not going to financially survive from the cameo fee.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
But it's
That's
worth
okay.
it, worth every second. All right. Well, let's get into it.
Y'all have fun.
What's going on in your garden? Really wonderful fall conditions. And Adam, take a moment to get any perspective you have on what's going on right now. How does the view from the general manager look today?
Looks good. Looks good. The weather looks good. Got plenty of moisture in the ground, so it should be pretty easy to dig now. So if that was your excuse, I don't think you have that one anymore. So, we quite busy yesterday. Sold a lot of trees. So I think people are starting to say, hey, it's getting cool enough. Ground moisture's good enough. Let's get some trees in the ground. So, which is good. I'm really.
And we got a great selection of trees.
We do, yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
For more information on what has come in and all other things, we'll now bring in Caroline Gant, Austin Lowen. Welcome in, guys.
Good morning.
Glad
Hello.
to have you here today.
It's good to be here.
It's that transitional time of year. It's amazing how I was thinking before we went on the air that this is my 70th fall season of my existence.
Wow.
Wow.
And I hope to get several more in.
Me too.
I think there's something about fall that kind of always sneaks up on us. It doesn't seem like it's been but just a few days ago that we were
Almost
dealing
90
with
degrees.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now it's a distant memory. So welcome in, guys. What's on your minds this morning?
What's on our minds?
Post Halloween. I mean, Halloween was yesterday, everybody.
That's true.
And somebody still got a little bit of makeup on from last night. And I'm not talking about myself.
Yeah, that's me. Got that makeup on. I don't know if you can see it
Look
on
at these
camera. or not.
sideburns.
You'll see it here soon. Yeah, yesterday was fun. We had a lot of the staff come out and dress up. So it was fun because it was really funny to be dressed up in character. I was kind of in character yesterday. I couldn't help myself.
You
It just
win
kinda was
for Halloween costume, staying in character all day.
all day long, and it was really funny talking to customers in a different face and like I literally looked at them at one point and I was like, I cannot believe y'all are taking me seriously right now.
Yeah. Tell the viewers what you were yesterday.
I was Joe Dirt. Okay. I love that movie. Old school. I'm going to go there here soon. You might get a little sneak peek of Joe this morning. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, yesterday was a fun Halloween day.
That'll be great to relive. By the way, I don't want to forget Tyler Blankenship.
He's
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Oh, I am here.
TY, let's see you.
And
right.
Tyler, what were you yesterday?
I was
Tyler dressed up.
Goth Brooks.
It was so funny.
That's GOTH Brooks.
It was so creative.
And Caroline landed some makeup as well and a little cowboy hat.
Yep.
It
That did makeup on you.
It was great.
I got a picture from she and Sarah yesterday. They both had the big hair thing going
Yes.
on.
Well, I tell you what, without you yesterday and all of your costumes and makeups and wigs,
Yeah.
nobody would really have
Yeah.
been dressed up very good.
Paula was in a wig of mine. Austin, Tyler, the banana costume was mine. The moth costume. I tried to get Adam in a mullet wig because I brought 3 of them, but he said no.
Okay.
He's still saying
Does
no.
Adam have anything to say to that?
No, I do not.
No comment.
Mullet
Okay.
wigs are the best, and I have 3. I don't really know why. But yeah, it was fun to dress as a ladybug here. Fun fact about my ladybug wings, that is from the art director of Hee Haw, so those are very old, and I
Nice.
repurposed them. I had
Very
to cut
cool.
the wings off of the full costume. So a little piece of history right
Very
there.
cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
It
So
was
fun.
It was fun.
It was a fun day seeing everybody dressed up.
That's such a Nashville thing to be able to repurpose, articles used from Hee Haw.
Yes, I also have a butterfly costume from it as well. But I think it's about time to get into questions, y'all.
Probably so.
You think
Do it.
so?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to start with some bulb questions. Bulbs popping up in a raised bed. Should I cover with more dirt or move them inside?
Oh, I wouldn't move them inside. I wonder what kind of bulbs they're talking about. I mean, a lot of times daffodils will kind of poke and peak up early. Tulips can kind of do that too, depending on when you planted them. Now, what I've observed with bulbs that do that is that they will come up and poke green a little bit, but typically they're so tight within that kind of sheath, I guess you would say, that a lot of times they don't get damaged. I mean, they might get a little tip damage, but not enough to kill the plant. So honestly, throwing a little dirt over top of them may be the way to go.
Yeah.
Just kind of keep that protected a little bit, or maybe even just like wheat
Pine
straw,
straw?
pine straw,
Yeah.
something like that to kind of just keep them covered from like real hard, nasty stuff.
Right.
But bulbs are very, very tough, y'all. I mean, they store everything down in that bulb, and I really think you're fine, even if they are poking a little bit.
I think they'll be okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
I wonder what they are. I'd like to know. Y'all comment. Let us
Yeah,
know what
if you're-
kind of bulbs they are.
If you're listening, let us know. And then we have best bulbs to plant now for spring color. I mean, tulips.
Tulips.
That's going to be very colorful. Daffodils, but those are mostly yellows and whites. But still, it gives you a pop of happiness.
Hyacinths. Yeah.
Hyacinths are
Hyacinths
good.
are very aromatic. And of course, if you want something which you can plant even really late, crocus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one, David.
Yeah, shout out Ben Trest if you're listening. He used to work here. He loved his crocus.
Really?
Yeah.
I never heard him talk about that.
No, he did. He loved his
Yeah.
crocus. He
They're
was
what
all about it.
I call them like an understory bulb. They don't get tall. They don't really block the view of anything else. So you can put those right out in front of other areas, and they do a nice job of adding a little splurge of color.
Yep.
They do. I love spring bulbs.
Oh, there's just, I mean,
Well,
you got-
they're kind of a that first splash of
Yeah.
stuff. When it's been a bleak, dark, gray winter.
And then you
exactly
see them
right.
peeking up, and they're like, "Here I come."
Exactly.
There's hope. It's going to be sunny and warm soon.
tulips
It's gonna
especially.
happen.
Tulips
Yeah.
are the most planted bulb on the planet, and there's a reason for that. If you have holes in the garden, y'all, tulips. And we have a good selection of tulips right now.
We do. We still
some
have a
nice,
good selection.
Nice colors, yeah.
It's still not too late to plant. I always wait until last minute. One year I planted them in the dead of winter. About half of them came up, but I still had something, which was good.
It's okay.
But I need to actually get out there and start planting mine now. All right. When is it too late to plant bulbs for spring? I still have not gotten mine.
Well, I was going to say, I think you just answered that question. You're,
It's not
if
too
you
late.
wait until January, now the only thing that mitigates that a bit is the fact that our bulbs are pre-chilled, so you have dormancy built in on the front end before they go in the ground. Now that's not the case everywhere. A lot of bulbs don't have that dormancy built in on the front end. So if you plant them late, they'll either bloom much more sparsely or they'll bloom much later in the season, or likely both. So, but it's generally a good idea to get it done. Probably should
November.
get it done before Christmas.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get it done before then, you won't get it done until January.
Yeah.
That is very
Something else
true.
come up.
Uh-huh. Exactly. And another thing is that almost us included and all garden centers around will run out of bulbs to plant.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you don't get them in and get them doing it now, then you're going to just run out of time. Because in the spring we sell more like summer bulbs, the dahlias, the elephant ears, those things. So this is kind of the time to get those fall bulbs and get them in the dirt.
We do have folks that come in while all of those things that you plant now are in full bloom looking for them. So yes, what you said, get them now because you won't be able to find them. People come in and they're like, I want some of those tulip bulbs. I'm seeing them all around town. It's like, well,
No.
wait until next year. We'll have them, but you got to start early.
And
Right.
we typically have forced pots of them, but it's
It's a little
not quite
different.
the same.
Right.
It's not. And you can plant those later, but again, it's going to be that that year until you get something. All right. Kim on Facebook says, good morning. I'm somewhat new to growing dahlias. Do I have to wait for a frost before digging up the tubers?
You don't necessarily have to. I mean, a frost is going to turn them to mush, like for sure. So, I mean, once we're getting close, and you certainly can. I mean, one little frost on the foliage is not going to kill your dahlia bulbs down below. Okay, so that could be kind of your.
It's kind of a benchmark.
Yeah, it's kind of the benchmark of let you know when to do it. So, good question though. Yeah, I mean, kind of you can let those kind of slough down. They're going to look rough. Cut them back above the dirt a little bit. Keep a little stem up, okay, so you can kind of grab onto something, and then dig really well, kind of around that crown of plant, and try to get as much of the root as you can before you want to bring them in for the winter. Put them in a paper bag. Put them in the basement. Just keep them dormant, okay? Cold, chilly closet.
Those tubers would have really spread over the growing season. So, if you're in a spot where that you can, they're already going dormant.
Yeah.
They're, even though they may still have, leaves on them, there won't be much. So, Austin's right. You can do it now, or you can wait a little bit. But like a lot of things, you don't want them to get to that mushy stage. They're a lot easier to handle when they're just dry and naturally dormant.
And then Joyce on Facebook says,
Joyce,
should tulips be planted later than other bulbs? Good morning, Joyce.
Hey, Joyce. I don't think necessarily need to be. I've never heard of that anyway.
No, I would say anytime you're doing your spring bulbs, it's fine. I usually say November, Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's kind of when you want to.
I think, like David said too, kind of just before Christmas, if you can get it done, is probably a good time to do it.
Yeah,
I've never heard of it tulips specifically being any later than anything else.
I haven't either. I always plant them at the same time.
I think they kind of require, typically, if they're not refrigerated, or even if they are, they need like 14 weeks of dormancy in order. And if they're refrigerated, what you've done, you've built some of that in on the front end. So if you're planting non-refrigerated bulbs, then you have to provide all that dormant period for them to store up sufficient energy. That's why you need to get it done, probably by mid-December, while you still have time and are thinking about it.
And then I think Jane Ann Gibbs on YouTube says for color, Jane, hey, what's up?
Hey, Jane.
For color iris rhizomes. So I guess asking when to plant them, or maybe if they need to raise them.
Irises?
Yeah.
Just pretty much just throw them over your shoulder and let them root any time of the year.
Throw them on over your shoulder.
I mean, honestly.
And then throw them on into the woods.
You could.
Go get them out and put them in the ground.
They would live there too. Yeah, that's the timing for irises is kind of like whenever you feel like it.
Didn't you throw your irises into the woods and now you have wood irises?
Yeah, I did. So. I got rid of them in the bed and I threw them over it. I just
love
literally threw them close to my creek in the woods. And they took root and they're living. I will say they've never bloomed since I put them in the woods. There's heavy shade over there up underneath the canopy of trees. But they're alive.
I'm going to come to your house and dig them up and plant them inside my house.
Gone and take them. I don't want them.
I planted quite a few irises this year. Do I remember what kind? No. But when they bloom, I will remember what color they are. And that's about as far as it'll go.
I mean, I like irises okay, I guess, but kind of more in like other people's yards. Not necessarily mine.
Not in your yard.
Yeah. I had to dig them up for a lady one time, and it was just such a pain.
You attach bad memories to your plants. Like Rudbeckia, because you had to weed it up. Elderberry, because you had to weed whack it.
I weed eat it.
Yep. You said, Mama, I weed eat it.
Mama.
But if you have any iris at all, you'll have more.
Yes. Yes.
And so, you just need to consider that when you're planting them and be prepared to get in there and either thin them or dig some out. Share them with friends, give them to family members, whatever that you want to do, or as in Austin's case,
throw them in the woods.
We got to make those bumper stickers. Throw them in the woods. It's about that time. I think we could go ahead and do it. I need to dig up my crocosmia and separate it because those aren't blooming right now because they're so tightly planted because those have they're growing machines. They just double. Joyce, I'll bring you some because I know you said you planted 100 and you only had 5 come up. I believe that was a couple weeks ago. Possibly months. All right, let's get another question in. Recommendations for trees for a hellstrip, the narrow strip between sidewalks and roads.
This is a good question.
It's a great question.
I mean, there's so many good upright columnar varieties of trees now. If you wanted to go that way, slender silhouette, sweet gum is probably the most commonly planted one, but there's there's
Collar
oaks.
hornbeam.
Yeah, there's collar hornbeams. There's a couple of different varieties of oak trees that are columnar. So
the kindred spirit.
Yep.
Oak. I love
Yep.
that plant. That is a beautiful, beautiful plant. And all of what you talked about is takes pollution kind of well. Like they use like ginkgo a lot of times because it can just be, now it gets big, so you need the canopy is up top big, but it can take anything. I mean, just anything. Air pollution like crazy.
Well, there's that one I saw it this morning that you like to talk about by the post office.
Yeah, by the post office. It's
Chilton.
real yellow right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be dormant here soon because it's very, very yellow. Washington hawthorn comes to mind as a good street tree.
Yeah.
That's not used near enough, I don't think.
Zelkova. is another one.
Zelkova, yep.
Your favorite.
Yeah, my favorite.
It's not.
Zelkova.
I'm just
I just
saying.
love Zelkova. It does live.
It's pretty tough.
It lives. Adam is super right about that.
Gardening Inside Out is brought to you by Earth Mix Garden Products, creating regionally sourced high-quality soil blends and amendments for the sustainable-minded gardener. Fall and winter are great times to plant in the Southeast, and Earth Mix can help you with Landscape Soil Conditioner. Mix Landscape with your native soil to feed all winter long. Added mycorrhizal fungi help your plants get established faster and increase hardiness through the year ahead. Visit earthmix.net for more information and retailers near you. Remember, success begins at the ground level when you use Earth Mix Garden Products.
So what you got, Caroline?
I heard a voice in the room. I don't know who that was. There might be a new member to the cast, perhaps.
Is there?
What's in bloom? With Austin.
With Joe Dirt.
Yeah. Morning, y'all. This is how it was yesterday. All day talking to customers. Just owned it.
Watching you help customers when you were talking seriously with your head moving yesterday was one of my favorite things.
It was
that's
so
ever
fun.
Gone down at Bates Nursery.
Cut off flannels are going to become a part of my life now. It's just part of it. I love this.
You're not going to have any sleeves.
No. And Caroline provided the wig. This wig is money. God,
I got
wish
some
I had
good
hair
wigs.
like this.
I own about 35.
But anyway, Joe, I don't know when it came
That's
out. Probably
another
somewhere
story.
in the late 80s.
No, I think it came out late 90s.
Yeah.
I think.
90s. Okay. Either
Yeah.
way, we're going old school today. Okay. I'm Joe Dirt. Old. I mean, it's what, 30 years, 30, 40, 35 years old now. Okay. So we're talking about the plants. Yeah, something like that, Caroline. Don't check my math. Joe don't know math. Come on now.
No, he don't.
No, he don't know
35,
it.
40 years old.
He just knows cool things.
That's true. Yeah. No one
That
ever
is
thought
true.
you knew numbers
That's right.
or math.
So anyway, we have a friend that we love out here, Dr. Lincoln. Adam brought that up this morning. I didn't even think about that. But Dr. Lincoln used to talk about the stuff that lives, okay? The things that you can plant and you ain't got to worry about it. They've been around forever. They're old school, okay? And we love it. And I love old school things right now, okay? So we're going to talk about some of them old school shrubs. Just shrubs. I ain't going perennials or trees. We're going shrubs.
Just shrubs.
All right.
Shrub kind of guy.
Let's talk about some flowering shrubs that all y'all know about. Let's go about forsythia. Been around forever, blooming yellow every spring without a problem. Just killing it out there. Quince, right there with it. We keep quince and forsythia like next to each other. It's like they're friends.
They are best
All right?
friends.
They're blooming at the same time, kind of. All right. Hey, we got butterfly bush. Reese, you know what I'm talking about. You got a new variety, but there's been an old school variety around forever. Still growing. What is it?
Black Knight.
Black Knight. Adam knows. See, he's been doing this a minute. All right. It's still money out there. All right. Hey, old school knockout roses. Y'all still growing them. Everybody's got them. They're throwing blooms like you wouldn't believe. And they're still blooming right now. Like looking pretty good around town. Hey, Adam, shout out. You're a Billia, buddy.
Yeah.
Just regular old
Oh,
glossy
yeah.
Billia. Can't beat it. My father-in-law grows glossy Billia. Every about 3 years, he cuts it to the dirt. To the dirt. Lets it just regrow. It's been like 25, 30 years in the ground. Money.
Still going
Just
strong.
money, still blooming
Just like
every
you.
single year. That's right. Yeah, still relevant, Caroline, even after all these years.
Even after
what y'all know
40
about-
years.
That's right. What y'all know about euonymus? Oh, euonymus. Not my favorite, but hey, it lives. Good Lord. Glossy
Well,
green leaves.
It lives despite itself.
Yeah, yeah. The euonymus doesn't even like itself all that much, but it's still it's growing well, and it lives. If y'all need something green, I mean, it's kind of good. What about dense yew? What y'all know about dense yew? Little needle-like evergreen
I
can live
love
in the
that
shade.
plant. That's what I know.
Prefers the sun. Like it's a good hedge. It lives, y'all. As long as it ain't too wet, it lives, and it lives for a very long time. Okay, dense yews, those are great. Hey, what about red tip photinia? You even thought about
What
that?
about
Well,
Adam?
they were a little overused in the 80s and the 90s. I figured you, Mr. Dirt, would remember that. But
I do
you know,
remember.
but because there's not as many of them around anymore, you can plant them again and not get black spot
Yeah,
every year.
Uh-huh.
So
Singular plants seem to do rather well. But
Yep.
if you try to plant a hedge of them, you're going to have problems.
Gonna have some issues,
Yeah.
but that's okay. Red Tufotini is still growing. They turn into trees. All right, Ellie Agnes. Good Lord, I can't believe I put Ellie Agnes on the list.
Well, it grows, man.
It grows, man. You ain't even lying. It grows 10 foot that way, 10 foot that way, 10
Yeah.
foot that way.
Yeah.
Like, it
And
don't care.
If you've got one right now, you cannot miss the
No,
fragrance.
it's they're blooming and they smell really good.
Yeah, they really do smell fantastic. All right, but Ellie Agnes, be careful if you got one of them. Look, for bang for your buck on the lot, I'm pretty sure Ellie Agnes is by far, you get the biggest plant for the price that you could ever imagine. Like, no, I'm not saying now. I'm saying like
Yes.
growth habit.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It just a
Yeah.
6 foot of growth in a season. Like, it's incredible. All right, Ellie Agnes, y'all think about it. We're done. Parsons Juniper, that's an Alan Lincoln special right there.
Yep.
He loved that thing. Juniper in general goes way more this way quicker than it does this way. Okay, so it's a good space filler, but it's a liver. I mean, it's a liver. Its general livability is very high. Okay, once again, it does not like too much wetness, but other than that, it lives. Okay,
There we
American.
go.
Yeah, yeah, American boxwood. All right, we got some American boxwood in yesterday.
Do we? And you're a good old American
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah.
son.
American boxwood. That's been around forever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We got some big ones yesterday. Y'all need to fill in another American boxwood because you know yours are. You need a big one? Like, we kind of got some yesterday at a pretty good price point. Okay, American boxwood.
I
Been
like
around
to
forever.
think like 3 million years ago, there's still this just huge green ball of a bush, and
Yep.
it's American boxwood just growing out somewhere on a plane or
Yeah.
something.
It's still going,
Just
man.
like, man, formality.
Uh-huh.
Well, to be sure, they were not growing in a ball shaped out in the woods. It's they're much more upright and a natural habit.
Yes,
So,
and they get very big. American
Yes.
boxwood gets very big,
Quite
actually. And hey, yesterday we had some few people talking about Nandina. I don't know why, but people wanted the Nandina yesterday. Had like 3 customers needing it. It's
probably your favorite.
Nandina domestica. What?
Your favorite.
It ain't my favorite, Caroline.
Joe Dirt's favorite?
Maybe
Yeah.
it's close.
Who are you right now?
I do like the red berries in the winter. I use them to decorate my home. Yeah, you wouldn't even think it, but Joe Dirt likes to decorate for Christmas. All
I
right,
like to put
We
corn
go
in your
all
mixed
out.
containers.
That's right. There we go. All right, Nandina, those are great. And then at the, I'm going to go with the goat, I guess. I don't really know. This is a funny list, so it's a weird goat. All right, there's some weird goats out there. We all know. Joe definitely knows about the weird goats. The needlepoint holly. Hey, you know what, Adam? You told me at one point I think your parents have a needlepoint holly that is massive.
it was Rachel's dad's house,
Rachel's
and
dad,
it was like 15 foot tall
Yes.
and 12 feet wide. Actually, bit of trivia, it was actually introduced as Del Combre holly back in the day.
Dale
Fancy.
Comroy.
Yeah, Del Combre.
And another bit of truth is I can remember when it was called that and when it was first introduced. That's at least when I first saw it coming out, and when I was it just shows you how old I am.
Well, you see what I'm talking about, Dave. We're going old school, baby. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Had a lady.
Old school.
Yeah, I love it. Had a lady wanting some needlepoint holly yesterday, and you know what? It was clean and green and glossy and pokey. It had actually some random flowers on it, some little blast blooms going
Yeah.
off. There were some bees humming around it. Bees love hollies, y'all. And if you put them as your foundation, you will have them pretty much forever.
I've got
Yes.
one at the end of my driveway, and
And
I
you
don't
can't get
mind
rid
it
of it.
because it's down there. No, I can't. It was cut all the way to the ground when I bought my house.
Yep.
And now it's probably about 6 foot tall.
See?
But
That's
it's-
what I'm saying.
It's just a nice little shape, always glossy, always clean.
I mean-
2022 didn't hit it.
No.
So Joe, I get it. I
You
get,
get
what you're
it.
saying.
Hardly any problems with that plant, except for it
One
gets
final
big.
footnote on that, and part of what the incentive of developing that cultivar is that, and I believe it was a sport that was found off of just Ilex cornuta, which is the regular Chinese holly, not the rotunda, which is the dwarf version, but the Ilex cornuta. This is way plant trivia, but it got huge.
Yes.
And it was mean. It would.
Yeah, it would hurt you. It would hurt you.
It's an effective deterrent if you want to isolate people from areas, but I don't know of anyone that even grows it anymore. It is, but the needlepoint kind of served the same slot as Ilex cornuta, just a regular Chinese holly, except it's a much more refined, only has 1 point on the ends instead of like 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Much more friendly.
Yep.
Yep. It's a
Friendly hollies.
It's a good old school plant. Been around forever. Lady yesterday said she wanted to kind of get rid of hers or try to get rid of it because its shape wasn't all that great. I said, look, cut that thing to the dirt. Let it just
Yes.
grow a new shape because getting rid of it is way harder than you think. So there it
Yeah,
is.
you got a lot to work with.
That's right.
Even is in the regrowth.
That's right. We ain't trying to work. We trying to play.
One thing, Mr. Dirt, that I'll add to your list
Let's do
is
what we got?
maybe Prague viburnum
Hey!
or leatherleaf viburnum.
There you go.
Very. It's a backbone, like Mr. Lincoln would say. It's another one of those that once it's established, it's pretty much there forever.
Pretty much there
and
forever.
You can butcher it just like you can a needlepoint.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. Just like Joe Dirt. He ain't never going away.
Ain't never going to.
You can cut him down. You can try to cut him down. He ain't going nowhere.
And I ain't never getting that wig back. I can already tell.
No, this is mine forever now.
We'll share it.
I ain't taking it off.
I love when you threw your hair over your shoulder out on the lot. And
it was great.
You did it multiple times.
Every time.
All right,
every
y'all.
time.
There you go.
Beautiful. We are getting a lot of comments in. Joyce says,
Lord.
sorry I missed Joe Dirt. Joyce, you didn't. Here
You
he
didn't
is.
miss me?
He's here right now.
Right here for you. I got to change back. Tyler.
Colin says, Joe, how did you survive the cold with those sleeves?
I don't know, Call.
He
Last
complained
night, I
a
was
lot
freezing.
yesterday.
Yeah.
A lot of saying, oh, I'm cold.
Well, yeah, I did. And that was yesterday during the day. I trick-or-treated last night. Full costume, just like this. Didn't put anything on with
You
the kids.
committed.
Yeah. Tyler threw up that pic at some point. That was cool.
All right. I'm gonna
And
throw
yeah,
it up.
Colin, I was freezing.
Sandy said he could go on stage at Zany's.
I could.
Yes, you absolutely could. And then Lisa says,
Yeah, there we go.
Look at them girls.
Them none makers.
Lisa says, please wear this every day. It's darling.
I want to. That's what my buddy Willie said last night as I was leaving. He said, man, you can just be this guy if you want to. I said,
He said, no, I got to give Caroline back her wig.
no, I
She
didn't.
can't do my makeup every day.
No, I said, I am this guy now. Lisa, I love you. Joe's got to go now. Tyler panned to a different camera angle.
He's got to exit the room. Austin, come on back.
I'm coming back.
It's
all
time
right?
to get you back.
There's Tyler.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, why not? I'm going to go to this angle. Hi. Good morning.
Tyler.
All
Austin's-
right.
I'm trying to give Austin some privacy.
So let's get some more questions in. Our broccolis are getting big, but they are not broccoli-ing, just putting out leaves. Help.
Well, it's probably just need a little more time, I would think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we really only just started getting any frosts at all. So I think we've had a couple of frosts here at the nursery. Pretty heavy one yesterday morning.
Yeah.
So you kind of once that starts happening, you should start to see the actual top, head start to develop. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that you're totally right when it comes to the timing of it. I mean, I really, really think we got to get in y'all's heads that we've got to plant those fall crops earlier than what you think. We can't actually wait till like the beginning of fall or even a little bit close to that. It's more of like a late summer planting to get those broccoli to finish. Broccoli is a pretty long crop. I mean, it really is. To get a nice big head anyway, I mean, you can get some little ones, a little, some florets or whatever. But to get a really nice, full, big broccoli, we really got to start pretty early. I mean, I'm thinking even in my head, I'm thinking something where around
Late
like
September.
80 days. What's that, David?
I said even into like mid to late September. There's a reason why Julie starts bringing those in at the time we do.
Yeah.
And they're amongst all the cool season crops for fall are amongst the more difficult because timing is a lot more critical. If you don't get those out as early as possible, even when it seems like it's still too hot to be planting them, you will miss the opportunities.
Yeah, I would say as soon as you have the thought, well, I think it's still too hot, that's actually when you need to plant them.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
So mid-September is not too early. Matter of fact, it's pretty much right on time. The last half of September is when you need to be especially mindful of it.
Yeah, I would even say Labor Days, after Labor Day.
Mm-hmm. So y'all, if you do have them and they're not broccoliing, like you said, watch the weather, because if we do have deep, heavy freezes, like frost is okay on broccoli, but when we have something deep, like into the 20s probably, think about getting the covers out and really preserving that crop, because just because we have one freeze at some point at night doesn't mean that the rest of the fall, like you're going to have a freeze every single night after that. So you can really make those fall crops last a little bit longer, but you got to worry about the weather. You really got to cover those up, say 5-gallon buckets, whatever you got to kind of preserve that crop for the fall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. Watch the weather.
Yep.
Watch this show and listen to the weather at the beginning, and then you'll be prepared. Yep. All right, we're still getting live questions, and this next one comes from Friends of Whites Creek. Good morning.
All right.
What sun requirements for a newly planted ginkgo tree? Do you recommend earth mix to fill the hole as well?
Yes.
No, of course.
Landscape, I would... full sun to partial sun. I mean, they need at least half a day of sun.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, Earth Mix Landscape's perfect to plant them with, or garden.
Yeah.
or
and
garden.
what makes landscape so good is landscape is essentially garden that has no soil in it. As far as there's a little bit more difference than that, but that's essentially what it is. So it's designed to incorporate your soil in with it, do a blend of that. And then you have created garden by using Earth Mix Landscape with your own soil. So that means your plants get rooted in really well, and it really doesn't matter what you're planting.
Right.
Additional support for Gardening Inside Out is brought to you by Bates Nursery and Garden Center, a third-generation nursery located in Nashville, Tennessee, and 20-time recipient for Nashville's Best Garden Center, offering the widest selection of new arrivals for fall, like specimen conifers, Japanese maples, and pansies in nearly every color. Open year-round, minutes from the heart of Nashville in beautiful Whites Creek, Tennessee. Browse their selection online anytime at batesnursery.com. Bates Nursery and Garden Center, beautifying Nashville since 1932.
But hey, we're still getting live questions and comments in. Colin says, when you take care of people, they take care of people. You have a great staff because of your leadership and practices. And that's to you, David.
Oh, Colin.
Thank
Good
you
shout
for
out,
that.
Colin.
Very sweet.
And then Kim says, another question. Can
Kim.
I go ahead and transplant a peony?
At this point, probably you're fine.
I would say
Yeah,
yes.
I mean,
Go ahead
the
and
leaves
do
look
it.
so bad. We always talk about waiting till true dormancy, where the leaves are going away. But I'm thinking we're close enough.
Pretty
Peonies
close.
are super tough.
Yep.
Like I was talking about with dahlias earlier, y'all. Just get as much root as you can. Be ready with your whole dug and get them, smashed into the ground.
Smash them on into the ground.
Water them in real good, and they should be great for the spring.
I think Joe's still here a little bit.
Timely
He's always here a
question
little
right
bit.
now. It's a timely question right now, but if you ask that question in April,
Yeah.
I'm going to say wait until the time now.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
November. So,
Yep.
if you're thinking about doing it, don't think about it. Just go ahead and do it.
Just do it.
Your results are going to be great right now, much less so when they're actively growing.
Yes.
That's right. And let's go ahead and get to a couple photos that we got in. We will start with Colin. Colin says, so I bought 3 oak leaf hydrangeas, Snow Queen, I believe. 2 of them have done just fine, but the third one, it's tiny and barely has grown at all. Are we at the throw it in the woods territory yet? Because I'm definitely mad at it. All 3 were planted around this time last year.
Well,
gosh.
unfortunately, oak leaves are one of those plants that sometimes they'll just do that. I don't know what the necessarily reason for that is, but it looks like it has some life to it.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to keep it, at this point, it's not actively growing, obviously. So, but you could put maybe some plant tone or something on it, and
Hope for the best.
Super Thrive maybe. But Super Thrive really is better when it's actively growing. So
And you've got nothing to lose waiting until
Right,
spring. to see
right.
how
That's
it
the key.
comes
Yeah.
out. And if it doesn't come back out, then you can go, okay, I'm ready to deal with it.
Yeah.
Ready to deal with it. Colin, I would actually throw it into the woods.
Would you?
I've dealt with this with so many oak leaf hydrangeas.
You have, and Adam's so right about that.
Yeah. I planted 3 snow sickle, 2 died. I have 1. I planted 2 Alice in Wonderland, something like that. 1 died.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of an oak leaf thing.
It
I'm the
seems
same
like
way
it.
with you. I don't have a great answer for people on why they do that.
They do it, but
Yeah.
I know that, but they do. It does happen.
It does. Yeah. Like you said, you plant 5, one of them goes.
It has gotten a lot better with the amount of prevalence of container grown ones,
Yeah.
but so it's less of an issue than it was when they were all
Field
all
grown.
burlapped.
Yeah.
But it's still an issue, and they are. If it was an easy plant to grow, well, then they'd be just readily available. And we struggle to have the right network of suppliers for those because it is a difficult plant.
It can
it is,
be.
but
for sure.
I still love it.
Yeah, people love their oak leaf
Well,
hydrangeas,
yeah,
especially this time of year. Fall color.
Yeah.
It's the best fall color hydrangea you can buy.
We talked about that last week. Yep.
Yeah, and plenty of them have lived for years, y'all. We're not
Yep.
saying that.
Yeah.
It's still a fine plant. It's just that getting them going, it seems like they can be one or two that just don't really take all that well,
Yeah.
and it's just
And it's
kind of part of it.
unfortunate.
And honestly, oak leaves this year struggled. Like I saw more email pictures of oak leaf hydrangeas this spring than probably any other plant of
Really?
just very much fungal issues on the lower leaves, spotting going on. So Colin, it was a little bit stressful this year. Don't throw them in the woods yet. At least wait for the spring,
And then throw them in the woods.
and then throw them on in the woods whenever it's warmer.
Like we talked about, maybe they'll bounce back.
Maybe.
All right, and we have another photo that comes in from Kay.
Okay.
Kay said, I thought I'd share these photos of my hibiscus mutabilis, aka
Yeah.
Confederate rose. While it's
beautiful.
not perennial in our zone 7, I found it dies to the ground and returns from the roots most year. It's the last plant to bloom in my garden if we're lucky enough to avoid a freeze in October. That is stunning.
That is,
Beautiful.
That is a really cool one, yeah. And that's one that gets real woody up top and almost, I mean, it grows so much that it looks like a small tree even by the end of the season. But a really cool leaf shape. I'm into that. And then obviously flower power, baby. I mean, you can't beat a hibiscus, really. I mean, can you?
No.
Not
can't.
really.
Not really.
Not
Especially
really.
for this time of year.
Yeah.
I mean,
If
what's
you're
in
gonna
bloom?
Cut that one back. Wait until it does get
Yeah.
waylaid by cold weather because it'll flower for quite a long time. You
Mm-hmm.
know, as I said earlier, fall's not over, and there's a lot of things that do particularly well during this stretch.
Yeah, most definitely.
A lot of stuff. All right. Is it too late to plant kale and mustard green seeds?
At this point, yes,
Yes.
probably. I mean, you might get them to germinate, but you're not going to get them to really finish. I mean, you might get some small little microgreens, I guess, if you
Oh,
want
there
some
you
of that.
go.
That's cute.
Packed with a lot of good stuff.
I mean, a lot of times kale actually will like almost overwinter, like totally
Yeah.
overwinter. They're
Yeah.
just not going to have enough warmth to really grow and get
Right.
big. You know, they'll slowly grow. But I just don't think. I mean, I think at this point, save your seed, put it in the fridge, and do it in the spring, like early spring.
Yeah.
You'd have to be thinking cold frame or something.
I was
to give
just
us
thinking,
Yeah.
cold frame.
Yeah, something like that you'd have to use because they're just not going to swell up and get big enough for you.
But sounds like it's too late.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
Like I said, save your seed. Wait for the spring.
Yeah.
Early spring. Get them sowed, and they will
And
pop
they'll be
up and
good.
be great.
All right, I inspected my houseplants to bring them in, and now I think I found spider mites on a few. What do I do now? So the first thing is I wouldn't bring them into the house yet because if you're here in Middle Tennessee, it's still kind of warm. My houseplants still aren't in and they're doing okay. But I would first off just spray it down, get on the underside of the leaves, try to get all those pests off. And then I will just keep doing that. It usually will kind of knock them off. If it's pretty bad and you're bringing it in and you don't have pets that are going to eat the leaves on your plant or the stems, you can use a systemic that will just kind of knock it off. Sometimes it takes a little while, but if you just keep wiping those leaves off, spraying it off, and then you treat it with that, it will knock that out and then it won't spread to your other plants. Because if you do bring it in with these pests, those pests are going to be so happy in that warm environment in your home and they're just going to quickly take over everything else.
Oh, yeah.
It's happened to probably all of us in this room before.
Oh, of course. And the spider mite is ridiculous. I mean, it goes
Yeah.
from 1 to 20 to 2,000 very quickly. So
It does.
you
If
got to
you're
be careful with
debating-
those.
If you've got spider mites and you know it, you really should think well before you bring that plant in.
Yeah, you don't want it to spread.
Superfine sun spray oil might also be another direct contact.
Dormant oil or neem oil.
Yep.
Yeah.
Smother them on contact. All right, I let my sweet shrub get a little too large this summer.
Don't we all?
Can I prune it now or will I lose most of the blooms for the spring?
No, you can. I mean, we're going to do it in the winter. You really got to knock back Calicanthus, y'all. It just grow. It's a growing machine.
Yeah, mine is massive.
I mean, it just gets so big so quick. It eats up your space, whatever you got. So this winter, just after it loses its leaves, let's cut it in half. I mean, I don't want you to cut it to the dirt because you probably will mess up the bloom cycle next spring. But if you just cut it in half, you still have old wood
Yeah,
up there
you
to
still have
produce
some blooms, yeah.
to produce new stems and then new flowers. So yeah, we got to get that thing back in check because next year it's going to do the exact same thing.
Yes.
It's just going to keep getting big.
Uh-huh.
All right, and then I'm pretty new to gardening. Do I need to mulch over and around a lot of my plants to keep them safe in the winter?
Mulching is never a bad idea, but you just got to make sure you don't put too much mulch. You want to be around the 3-inch deep mark. Is about as deep as you want to have mulch, and that will help. Mitigate extreme temperature change, and moisture
Retention
in the soil. So yeah,
Yeah,
Not
definitely.
trying to create a mulch volcano.
No.
And
No.
You see that done more frequently in commercial landscapes
Yeah.
just because they have a maintenance contract and
they got to
I feel
use
like-
the mulch.
they
They gotta use it up.
do something.
They
to
ain't gonna
keep
take it
going.
home. They ain't gonna spread it.
No.
Yeah.
And more is not always better.
No, exactly right. Y'all, mulch on top of your roots and also not on your stems, okay? Let's keep it off that main stem as much as we can, but right on top of the roots. That's kind of the key.
Yep.
I hear music.
Perfect, Joe.
Well, I think
music
I don't know what you're talking about, Austin. No, just kidding. It's the music.
David?
That went by quickly.
it did.
And, we are appreciative of everyone tuning in today. Of course, this is available on demand whenever you want to watch it. So if you haven't caught all of the live broadcasts and you want to go back and catch that which you missed, well, just stick around. You can do it immediately or at any time. So from the entire cast here at Gardening Inside Out, we want to thank you for being here today. And, we are providers of plant advice for any space in your life. We hope you'll tune in again, and thank you for joining us today, live from Bates Nursery in the Green Room.
Thanks for stepping in for a minute, Joe. Love you.
Life's a garden.
Dig it, baby.
Dig it. Thank you for tuning into the Gardening Inside Out podcast. If you're looking for more information or more from your hosts, don't forget that we have a live Saturday morning broadcast, 8 a.m. Central Time on YouTube and Facebook. You can also follow us on our Instagram channel. That's @Gardening Inside Out for more posts, reels, and in-depth dives to topics and things we've discussed on the show. If our content resonates with you, consider giving us a follow, like, and subscription on all of our social media pages. See you next time.